This is not something most people want to hear. But you've never manifested anything. You've never once manifested anything. What makes you think you're manifesting when your body is being manifested right now? If your body is being manifested right now, who is it that's manifesting? You only believe you're the body that's manifesting because you believe that you're the body and that whatever it is the body's doing, you're doing it, that you have control. You only believe in this because you're still identified with the body. So long as you keep identifying as the body, which is to say, you keep feeling as if you're the body because you're experiencing whatever this body is experiencing. The feelings of will, the feelings of control, the feelings of motivation, the feelings of intention will always feel like they're yours. You'll always feel as if it's yours because you own it. You believe you are the owner. There's ownership. When you believe you're the owner, you'll simultaneously believe that there's doership and that you're the one who's enjoying the fruits of your actions. But that's not real. Go deep into any type of meditative process, such as inquiry, deep meditative inquiry, and you'll see that your body is being manifested by an intelligence. And this intelligence runs on its own, by itself. It's spontaneous, it's effortless. Once you reveal that intelligence, you'll realize that you were never doing anything as this body because the body was not yours. You just believed it to be yours momentarily. And because you're momentarily believing this, you believe you're the one who's manifesting, when in truth, you've never manifested anything. Manifestation is the biggest lie in all of reality. It's the biggest lie because, truly speaking, nothing is being manifested. We're not going to go that deep right now. Let's just stay on the surface just a little bit. When you reveal consciousness as consciousness, you see that there is a projection running. And when that projection runs, when you're revealing consciousness, the projection is just running. No one's making it run. No one's controlling the running. The running is happening on its own. It's spontaneous. It's mechanical. It's automated. It's just like a program that's just running on its own via its own power. No one controls that power. No one possesses that power. There is no separate doer from that power. No, there's no agent behind it that's saying, let there be power, or let things be this way or that way. You don't ask the flower to bloom. You don't question the flower blooming. It just does. What you're seeing right now is just that, an autonomous expression. An autonomous expression that truly has no will, no intention, and no meaning. The moment you give it meaning is the moment you'll believe that you're the one who's doing something because you've given that meaning. When you start interpreting stuff, when you start placing values on stuff, when you start generating a story in your mind, you simultaneously begin to feel as if you are the one who's in the story, as if you are the one who's moving the story. It's not you moving anything. You're never moving anything. You're always just consciousness. You're always just consciousness being conscious of your own dream. That's the truth as it stands right now. It's just that you're feeding so much into the dream. You've given the dream so much attention that you've now immersed your attention in the dream, and now it feels like you're inside of it. And because it feels like you're inside of it, it now feels as if you are the one who's manifesting. But just because it feels that way doesn't mean it is that way. You're dreaming and you don't even know it. How can you manifest something when the thoughts that appear in you is not even yours? A thought appears. You don't even know why it appears. It just does. And now you're holding on to it. See, what you call manifestation is just another thought appearing as you manifesting. The sense of I am manifesting is just a thought that's coming up after something is done. What caused that to be done was just nothing. It was just there. But the more attached you are to what's being done, the more it feels like what's being done is because of you. We'll start to go deeper and you'll start to see the truth behind manifestation. You start to see the truth of what it actually is. Because once you go so deep and you start to see what's really happening behind the scenes, you see that it's all just a self-governing power. Things are being self-governed. But the moment you attached yourself to what's being self-governed is the moment you'll start to believe in things that are simply just beliefs. You'll believe that you're the one who's doing something. You're the one who's controlling something. You're the one who's acting. When all of these are just illusions. So essentially what you're doing is you're tricking yourself. You're tricking yourself and you don't even know it. You'll say that you manifested something because it'll feel that way. I've manifested $10 million and you get that $10 million, you'll feel like you're the one who did it. Oh, I manifested a car. I manifested a dream job. I manifested this. I manifested that. You'll feel like you did those things, but you never did those things. You just tricked yourself into believing that those things were done by you. Because truly speaking, all of those things were done by a self-governing power. The self-governing power is itself what deceives you into believing that you're the one who did it, just so you can enjoy what's being done. But you see, you're always tricking yourself when it's being done, because it's being done on its own by itself. And when you start to see that deeper truth, then you can ask yourself, who is it that's manifesting? Who is it that's manifesting if it's just consciousness? Who is it that's manifesting if consciousness does nothing? Go deep into that questioning and you'll see that no one is doing anything because there is just you. There is no room for anything else.